Well, hello and happy Sunday evening. It is your friendly bestie, your homegirl therapist showing up for y'all on a Sunday night. Y'all, I just finished cleaning up all my dinner. I made me a whole chicken. I had to bust it down real quick so I can use that leftover meat. But how are y'all doing tonight? Let me just say, where are we at with the count? Where are we at with the count? Because I could have sworn that we hit 17,000 today. I think we went over. Yes, we hit 17,000. We went over. Okay, we jumped the ship. Okay. But I just want to say thank you guys. Man, it's been a crazy week. 2 weeks. Got over 2,000 subs in 2 weeks. Low key got an email from the Kardashians on Friday. But yeah, I'm so excited. A lot of things are happening. You never know who's watching these videos. Okay, you never know. Apparently, Courtney is too. So, hey, girl, hey, hey, girl, hey, hey, everybody, hey, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't believe we're at 17,000 subs. Oh my god, I feel like last Sunday I hit 16,000. That shit's crazy. Okay, that shit is so crazy. Okay, so crazy. But thanks to everybody who made it happen. I've been building this channel brick by brick. Okay, I've been building this channel for some time, and we in it now. We in it. We got different people reaching out to me, watching the videos. I want to work with your girl. Okay, so make sure you are here right now because in a year, it's next level. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live and discuss the Diddy thing. I wasn't sure if y'all were over it. Okay, if y'all were over it or not. So I wasn't quite sure. But apparently y'all been waiting for your girl. Okay. Oh, you're here for the first time. Welcome, Josh. Okay. Jermaine, Mr. Jermaine, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, these last 2 weeks have been just so crazy for me. Between this and like my TikTok starting to like pop off a little bit. Hey girl, you always up in here. Hey girl, hey. Hey. Okay, hey, hey, hey. But yeah, I had Kourtney Kardashian Baker's team, hit me up on Friday. I was like, oh, is this legit? Is this real? Or is it spam? No, it was really her team. They're big fans. So shout out to everybody who watches this channel. People who have been here with me since the beginning when I was only doing Love is Blind. I was only doing Love is Blind content. I appreciate you guys for being here since the beginning. I really do. I'm a humble person, okay? I'm a humble person. Now, okay, where y'all watching from? Let me know if this is your first time watching. How's the weather where you are? If you are watching this as part of my replay gang, hashtag replay gang in the comments. Okay, in the comments. Well, okay, we got some first time people. Like the live, share it, join the membership is only 99 cents. Okay, but where do we begin when it comes to this? Okay, where do we begin? Where do we begin? I kind of want to start off a little bit with Aubrey. And let me just say, I do these videos just because it's for fun. People call me and they say like, oh, I hear you're helping survivors of Diddy. I'm not. I'm just a girl with a mic. But yes, people have reached out wanting services based off of, I don't know if some people are survivors of his. But yeah, people are noticing the content and blowing your girl's email and phone up. Okay. Y'all not over it? Okay, because I'm here tonight. Watching from France, Philly. Oh, you sub today? Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Chanel. Okay, second time up in here, first live. Okay, you here now, girl. You here now. That's all that matters. Okay. Where do we start? I guess we can start a little bit with Aubrey. Okay, Aubrey is to me Someone I would like to hear her story, but at the same time, I know how traumatic it is to not remember everything that has happened to you. To not remember, to know you've been through some shit, but you can't remember everything. You can't remember the things that were done to you. You can't remember.
Lawyer reach out to me in regards to an affidavit that they had received from a person that was allegedly a victim and that wanted me to be aware of something that she had seen. I was told it was an assault.
And let me tell you, to live your life and not know that this thing happened to you. And another thing I want people to recognize is she only found out because of Cassie. If Cassie or these other victims have not decided to, I won't call them victims. If other survivors of Diddy had not come forward, she would not know. Imagine that. You've already seen some shit with your eyes. You've experienced some things. But then you get something in the mail that blows up your whole motherfucking life. You knew these things had happened to other people. You knew you had been a victim of some things. But the fact that only in, what was it, 2024? Let me go back to the video.
Affidavit says, on a very cold night at the end of 2005, I am not sure of the exact date because it was over 20 years, I walked in on Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and another individual, a tall, heavy-set, light-skinned male. I believe he may have been a bodyguard, sexually assaulting Aubrey O'Day. Around this time, I had just finalized my divorce paperwork, and a close friend decided to drive from Allentown, Pennsylvania to New York City to celebrate, and had met up with my ex-boyfriend and bad boy executive, Conrad.
Everybody wants to get a piece of this man right now. So
Conrad was one of my bosses at Bad Boy. He was on making the band.
You gotta understand where our interest lies. The goal is to have an incredible album.
We met Conrad at Bad Boy Studios in Manhattan, otherwise known as Daddy's house. While waiting for Conrad to arrive, I went upstairs to use the bathroom. I had forgotten which door the restroom was in, so I went down the hallway and I kept open.
A mere decision to use the bathroom. Okay. And I wonder, I should have said trigger warning. I'm sorry, y'all. Trigger warning, y'all. How many times this has happened to her? And it's only because I had to use the bathroom that I went upstairs and missed the wrong door. I want y'all to sit with that for a second. I don't even remember this shit happening to me. And it's only because a survivor on their own decided to come forward. How do you live with not remembering something that deep happening to you, but somebody else witnessing it? It just makes me think that it wasn't the only time that she was probably under the influence of something. It's really sad though. And it's very heavy. Living with the fact that something happened to me I don't even remember, but somebody saw. And I just go back to it probably wasn't the only time. It probably wasn't the only time. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a much needed conversation. It is heavy though, but it is needed. And you know, I go back to the trial, and I'm very transparent. when I heard that she was gonna testify, I was like, okay, cool. She gonna speak up and have a voice. And then suddenly she wasn't going to testify. And I was like, oh man, did they get to her? What happened? But now knowing this part, was this public before the docu series? Anybody know that this had happened? Did she ever talk about it before? It's like, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, because we saw the probably verbal abuse, the emotional abuse, um, but to know this is like, I don't know if I could have done it either. Okay, I don't know if I could have done it either. Yeah, the weight. The weight. A lot of y'all saying y'all feel bad for her. You were surprised about hearing about it. You were a fan of Making the Band. This explains why Diddy was so focused on Aubrey. He was trying to groom her. Yes. Diddy is sad. I remember too. I remember Making the Band. What was the first girl group that was on there? Anybody remember the name of them? Because before Danity Kane, it was this other girl group of white girls. We had Old Town. He thought that he could break her. And I think when she fought back verbally and she wouldn't just give in, like everybody else has been giving in the last, at that point was what, the 2005, early 2000s. Everybody else has given in. And I wonder if there's a part of him that thought, okay, if I fire her or threaten to fire her, she'll come around. She want this. She want the fame. She want the money. And I feel like I wondered if the other girls have her back. I don't remember. 'Cause I know Don became her replacement. We're gonna get into Don. Okay. I don't even know what happened. That is real trauma. Yes, Josh. Real trauma. And how many people for so long were complicit, involved, engaged in the multiple acts against me? Because this wasn't no one-time thing, unfortunately. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Like, we never knew the details. And it takes a lot to publicly discuss this for the first time. Ah, it was Dream. Yeah, Dream. Okay. Because I know it was Dream first, right? I still can remember them. I still remember. They had that kick. Does anybody remember that? The kick. Yeah, that was the first season. Oh, before them, it was Dream. We had Old Town, Day 26. The whole Making the Band was like a whole. And what was the group, the name of the group with Babs? Was it Babs or Bars? What was her name? I think it was Babs. Okay, what was the name of their they group? They might have been, were they the last ones? Yes, Dream. Okay. They weren't on Making the Band? I thought Dream was. Dream wasn't on Making the Band? Yes. Horrible. Horrible. Just horrible. Oh, the band. Yeah, y'all right. The band. So Dream wasn't on was Dream just a Lou Pearlman group? Oh, it was Lou. Okay, y'all saying it was Lou. If memory serves, before she was fired, she was out there getting money from other places, including a Broadway gig. Those types of hate not being your everything. So I wonder, because once he fired her, he probably blackballed her too. Okay. We've seen Danity Kane try and come back through 3 members, 2 members. But yeah, it's sad that she doesn't remember what happened to her.
I don't drink at all. It's never been an issue with me. She was naked from the bottom half, and she had something over her top. Puff Daddy was penetrating in her vagina, and there was another stocky, light-skinned man with his penis in her mouth.
Wow.
I haven't read it. I only heard it when it was read over the phone. I have not read it myself. I've put this out of my memory. Stocky, light-skinned man with his penis in her mouth. Aubrey looked out of it and was just lying there.
In this moment, though, I wish that production would have been like, do you need a moment? Because you can just tell it's hitting her. Reading those words. This is her first time actually reading it versus hearing it. And I just wish there would have been like, do you need a second? Let's take a break. Because she's trying to find the words, all of it, to try and just like continue reading. But I could tell she's getting flooded right now.
I am 100% certain that the woman I saw was Aubrey O'Day. 100% certain this person is.
Well, Danity Kane is more of a pop rock feeling joint with soulful vocals. You know?
I told Conrad that night what I had seen, and his response was for me to mind my business.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't know the dynamic of the situation. Well, fuck, I don't know the dynamic of that situation either. Not to my memory. I did what I was told, minded my business, and went about enjoying my night with my friends.
Wow. And I'm not going to victim blame, but I just wonder, how do you go about your nights with your friends after witnessing that? I don't know. I guess there could be fear. You could have, fawned. You could have frozen in the trauma that you just witnessed. I don't know. I just feel like I have to be like, hey, can we? I'm just not feeling too well right now. Do you mind if we just kind of like leave a little bit early? But then there's everybody wants to be adjacent. Everybody wants to say they were at the party. They were with Diddy. But yeah, my heart breaks for her. How do you find resolve from something you don't remember? Okay. A lot of y'all are saying that Dream was with Lou. Okay. The band. Damn, I'm old. 1999, 2000. Damn, I'm old. What was it? It's what he wants. What was it? It's what he wants. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Dream was in fact signed the Bad Boy. I know I wasn't tripping. Okay, I know I wasn't tripping. I remember watching TRL in the early 2000s. MTV was something else. Okay. That's when Pink was in her rap era, her R&B era. Notice how most of them start off doing R&B and then they switch over once they get crossover. Okay. Oh. Wow. No, it was a girl group called Dream. What was it like? Was it 4 or 5 girls? And the name of their group was called Dream. I can tell you're kind of young. And I'm old. I think Diddy triangulated Aubrey from Danity Kane members because he was trying to hide what he was doing. Aubrey was looking at the documentary. What he was doing now, Aubrey looking at the documentary. Oh, triangulated. Okay, you know some words. Triangulated. I agree. I totally agree with that. And when it comes to triangulation, you have the top, you have one person, yeah, the drama. Okay, you get pulled into, and I think that unfortunately, I kind of feel like Dom became her replacement, um, in various areas, and I think that Don is a person that is a survivor. But then I don't know. I kind of feel like in some ways she's kind of complicit. I don't know, like y'all know I'm very like I'm not gonna always say the right things, but I don't know. It's hard to look at Don post trial and some of the things that we've heard that she was involved in with Day 26. I think one of the members from Day 26 is also a survivor of Diddy. I think some things happened to him. And according to him, not me, according to his story, he was giving some spicy things that night. And he said that allegedly he was given spicy things by Don. So it's like it's hard to know what the truth is. It's hard to like I see as a therapist, one side of it is that okay, Don was groomed to be somebody. Okay. Don engaged in things, but at the same time, from a different perspective, I see how some people at times can want to be so adjacent and be a part of, and I think they even said in the docu-series, right, that sometimes you want to be a part of a billionaire's life that you'll do anything to get close to the billionaire. So let me know you guys' thoughts on the whole Don situation. It's like I have thoughts as a therapist, I have thoughts as a person. It's hard for me to see her totally as a victim, but then also see the grooming aspect of it too. But how willing are you to sacrifice relationships to get close to the money and keep your thing going? Okay? Oh, why do I think she seems flooded? Because she takes a breath. You can just see she is flooded by all these different emotions, memories. Probably not the memory of this actual event, but just like imagine sitting there and reading something that says that you were essayed. You've heard it, you overheard it in I don't know, court filings. But to hear you read the words of the things that have happened to you and describe them, that's why she was flooded. Imagine sitting there, there's lights, cameras, and for the first time, you're reading the words of what happened to you. So that's why she was flooded with emotions, that central nervous system, that just like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this before, but when you want to crawl out of your own skin, unless you experienced it, you really don't know what I'm talking about. But you're present, you're sitting there, but you just want to crawl the fuck out your skin and disappear. That was what I got from that. Okay. You remember thinking that other talented women were not getting the same attention and finding frustrated. Now understand that their rejection was protection. Rejection as protection. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. He loves you not. Yes. He loves you. Mm, 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 mm. I can still see the video too. Weren't they in like the background was like white or something? Mm, 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 Sorry, y'all. Hey, Felicia. Yeah. And did somebody say that the same thing he did to them about walking to get the cheesecake, he did the same thing to Biggie? Did somebody say that? I don't know. Maybe it's I remember from listening to Radio Disney. The beat just kind of like, if you were alive, if you were there when it happened, you kind of like mm, 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 mm. Oh, fine. I believe that. He took everybody money. Bab said as soon as she found out she was in the band, they had her go back there and sign what? A stack of 24 papers? Y'all know it's ghetto over here. Okay. She had to sign a stack of what? A stack of papers, and she had 24 hours to respond. And her lawyer said, they're offering you fame, not fortune. And you from the hood. What you gonna take? The fame. Did they even ever come out with an album? Okay, did they ever come out with an album? They didn't make it because the whole reason they were together was for a predator to benefit financially and physically and mentally. It wasn't so much like, I remember thinking that they broke up because they couldn't get along. But like Josh said, he triangulated them. He put a system in place to keep them separate prior so they couldn't speak on things for his benefit. I wish I could play the song on here, but you know, all this copyright stuff. But a lot of y'all remember the public dumping by Diddy of Aubrey from Danity Kane was absolutely insane. You had to watch on TV. And that's just what they showed on TV, y'all. Okay. Yeah, that was an era. That's why I'm like, MTV got away with so much shit back in the day. I think reality TV in general in the early 2000s got away with so much that now when you watch it back, you're like, ooh, they got to say that and do that. Oh, y'all saying Don is not oh, they seem like they always on tour low key though. It's either two girls, sometimes Aubrey is there, so I'm not surprised. I learned way too late in life that even the favorite person in a triangular relationship is a victim. Yes. It does not always feel like that way, but this is a graphic example. Yeah. Graphic example. Yeah, I think the jury didn't even the jury is a whole separate conversation, but I remember during the trial before the verdict, it was said that the prosecution kind of like I want to say, can you say murdered on YouTube? But they kind of like murdered her to the point where like the jury, no one really took her seriously. Because she contradicted herself by like being a victim, but then you kept going back. You reached out to him to help you get connection. So were you a victim? If he was really so bad, were you a victim? If it was really so bad, how come you kept going back and forth and working with him? That's why I think Don's situation is like so complicated and has so many layers. That's true. You're right. I just think there's just so many layers to her situation. Yeah. For one part, I really thought she actually had disassociated. Y'all know I'm not good with words. Can y'all laugh in the comments about me saying narcissist? Okay, I'm just blocking folks now. I'm not the best with words. You know, it is what it is. I don't say that things correctly all the time, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, y'all know what I mean. Now, what was I about to say? But yeah, I could just tell that when she was reading it, you could just tell that she was physically present, but I feel like mentally she was not. Okay, she was not. Oh, tunnel vision ignored a lot of Diddy's abuse, which is understandable that she is a Hurricane Katrina survivor. Okay. Okay, another layer. That's why it says layers to this. A lot of layers to her. And once again, I'm not victim blaming. I just think her aspect of things is just there's just so many layers to her. I didn't know about I forgot about the Hurricane Katrina situation, but there's a lot of layers to Dawn that I would love to just you know, dig into and understand her more than how the media and the trial has portrayed her. Yeah, a lot of y'all want to hear more about Usher. A lot of these people have been very quiet. Mary J. Blige, Little Kim. A lot of people not really speaking up. Usher, especially Usher lived with him. Okay. No, the cheesecake thing was a big deal. The cheesecake thing was that's a cultural moment right there. I know some things, okay? I'm not getting mixed up. Yes. Yeah, being flooded, wanting to crawl to your own skin, dissociating, or a lot of trauma responses to having all that stuff that's been seen at the subconscious and having it be brought up here, but not only up here, but be brought out. And that is like a hard part of therapy when your healing journey, especially from something like SA, because in order to heal from it, you gotta start talking about it. You have to bring it up to the surface. And the first couple months, I don't even want to say months, it can be a long time of just having therapy sessions that just leave you riddled with so much pain and is this really worth it? Do I really want to go back to that lady and keep talking about my trauma? It's really hard. You walk out of that session and you might feel triggered. So I think when you get to a point where you're starting to speak it out, you really, as I've gone more into the field and being a therapist and doing these videos and just learning about different things. I think there are certain traumas and things that you have been through and experienced that I feel like you can heal better or heal I don't know if better is the right word, with a provider who's gone through it. I think there are certain things, especially when it comes to parental trauma. I was reading some of the comments earlier of my some of my videos, and I'm starting to kind of come to the conclusion that it will work better if you work with a therapist who's been through some of the shit you've been through. It's just something about that level of safety, that level of connection, understanding that somebody who hasn't been through some of the things they're trying to heal from will never understand. And I think a lot of people come to therapy and they get frustrated because they're having to explain to help the provider understand when there are certain things that don't need to be explained. You just know because you've experienced it. But, let me know in the comments y'all thoughts on that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that fake book. Whatever happened to him? The guy who was writing it. Oh, they did have an album. Okay. Okay. Okay, they had some albums. Yeah, did somebody go on the Breakfast Club though and say that he didn't have him pay for the funeral? I think Diddy is nobody's friend. Okay. Diddy is really nobody's friend but his own. Right. I do want to get into the whole Tupac, because do y'all feel like they were dropping receipts or hints that that Diddy was involved, or is it just kind of clear that he was involved? Okay. Let me see if I can find the clip.
was unfolded, I have to think twice about how that situation went down.
Do you think Puffy was not shooting?
I believe so. I do believe so. I have proof. And you can see now why someone like a Puff will want someone like a Pop out the picture. You know, Pop was vilified while he was alive. And Puff was exalted. That's the bigger picture.
You know, a lot of people brought up, and I didn't really think about this, because of the whole beef with, I feel like it was kind of like a beef that, an internal beef that Diddy had with himself about Pac that eventually came out and started. Let me know, y'all feel like his own like ego started the whole West Coast, you know, beef. But it's interesting because, damn, what was my train of thought? Sometimes I just be coming up with stuff off the top of my head. Oh, it's interesting because I feel like, you know, Diddy's ego killed a lot of people. Because if it wasn't for his ego, him wanting to get rid of, allegedly, I guess, get rid of Pac, the West Coast, East Coast war would have never started. And so you have to think about all the people who were involved in the fight, the war back and forth, all the people who lost their lives because of his ego. Okay. And that's deep because it was a big thing. All right. How so many people lost their lives because of his ego. Hey, Kat. Is Don suing? Oh, not Don. Is Aubrey? Does Aubrey have? Let me know. Does Aubrey have any civil suits or anything happening? And Don was with Q, so she knew he went through. Yeah. Allegedly, then Q, did he allude or did he just right out say that it was told to him that she put something in his drink that night? Yeah, you know, I get tired of people saying, "How are you a therapist and you can't even pronounce narcissist?" You know what? Blocked. I ain't got time for it no more. Okay. Yeah, J-Lo's another one. But J-Lo to me kind of saw like her career was going somewhere, and after that club shooting, some stuff was happening with Diddy. She's like, I gotta get out of here. Her team was like, you gotta get out of here. Okay, and she bounced. I think about Justin Bieber too. And I think about the last when the case started kind of coming up more and more, how his mental health these last 3 years, some alleged substance abuse. Knows a correlation that he kind of started to kind of go downhill a little bit mentally when all the case stuff was coming up. Yeah, but didn't they say that he did the same thing with Biggie too? Yeah, this was skimmed over. Yeah, the cheesecake was national. Okay. No, I'm talking. Let me know, you guys. Wasn't it said that he did the same thing with Biggie, had him go and get him cheesecake or something? Mm. Okay, trauma-informed therapists are out here doing the Lord's work. I've had friends leave sessions feeling worse. Yes. Mine will stop everything and talk me through being triggered. Yeah. That's a good therapist. I think even though, you know, the one thing I want to say is that you could still walk out of the session feeling terrible, even though I could sit with you and try to make you feel better. You could still walk away and, you know, still have all these lingering feelings. So I don't want to put on the provider that they're not doing enough, but there's only at times so much we can do to kind of make you feel better. But we have to get through these tough sessions to help you heal from some of the SA trauma that you're trying to heal from. Okay, so other people feel like it too. Yeah. It's the lived experience. I think that makes there's sometimes a gap, like something missing. I think the lived experience closes that gap, and it's like, ah, you get it. You get what I've been going through, so you can actually see, and I don't have to overly explain or try and educate you about my experience or the feelings that I have had or am having because you get it. Yeah. Hello. I'm missing the California weather right now. Dallas is like windy with a wind chill. What was it, like 40 degrees today? 50, 46 degrees. You kind of have to like look at Jaguar with like a side eye. 'Cause I do think that she was there. I think she knows a lot of truth. Sometimes because of the messenger, people don't listen to the story. I do think there's some mental health things also going on there. So I know she was on live. Was she live earlier doing like an interview on somebody's channel? It was either today or yesterday night or something. I saw it. Ah, you right. No friend of himself either. Pretty clear he caught 2 hits, Pac and Biggie. Mm. Oh, the feds are always watching. Okay. I feel like the feds must have like a social media team. They have to at this point. Okay, the way they call Wendy in the jewelry. The most telling doc was at the end when he went to Harlem, shook hands. I don't feel like that was the most telling thing. That was like another layer to like he really does not fuck with people. He uses and abuses people. Oh, but having them be in cars. Yeah. Yeah, having them be in cars and drive across country. It's crazy that Kirk, his name Kirk, he wrote down everything. Was it like uploaded to a drive somewhere? But he literally had all the receipts scanned. Okay. And the fact that he had him sign away 25%, his 25% of bad boy with a bat. Like, hey, if you trying to walk up out of here, okay, you need to sign away your 25%. And I know some people have said that they were possibly in a relationship. Okay. Mm. I think the person who witnessed it is probably a Jane Doe. But man, that's also something to see that and sit with that for like 20 years. Was it 20 years and never say anything to anybody? They have to. They have to at this point. They have to. And the other thing about the Tupac situation that irritates me is that the guy who is in jail, he said all this stuff, and he's like, "Well, I did under distress." Did he say distress or duress? Duress. And so now it's like, well, he said it. He was under duress, so oh well. What you mean, oh well? Oh well. It just feels like I don't know if Diddy paid off the Vegas police or if it was lazy policing. There's just so much out there that it's crazy that people just have not, law enforcement never really looked into it. Oh yeah, I just block people now. I block people. I clap back a little bit. Somebody was in my comments earlier. You can't even say narcissist, and I went to their page. I was like, oh, you with the videos that only have 2 views. Let me give you a 3rd view, okay? Go back over there to your channel with your 2 views. Okay, let me give you 1. Okay. But yeah, I just block people now. I'm just like, blocked, blocked, blocked. Be blocked and blessed somewhere else. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so Benny though, I don't know, he might need his own documentary. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Now make sure you guys are hitting the like on this live, please. Oh, what is Google saying? Diddy orchestrated a disturbing incident at his home where Q was allegedly drugged and filmed in a sacrificial manner. Yeah. Yeah. And the crazy thing is he probably don't remember. He said he remembers what, just waking up and feeling like dazed or something. He another one. Don't remember. But a lot of the people do. Okay. He's another person that I think he was he on the Breakfast Club talking about his story? I think they were doing a promo run and they went on they were doing some interview and then they won the Breakfast Club. And the interview they did before, I was like, oh, he's alluding to being a survivor of something. And the therapist in me is like, oh, he's alluding to being SA'd. How the boys were like all hugging on him and, trying to make him feel like we got you. It was like, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, all the men. The cheesecake thing did happen in Making the Band. Yes, thank you. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Oh, okay. Jazz, I can't put that up here, but I'm reading your comment. Oh, it was last night. It's still on? Dang. Okay, it was last night I saw it. It was like, what, 6,000 people watching it? I don't know. That's why I'm like, some of the stuff is probably true, but because of who she is, a lot of people will not listen. Oh, she was live again. But then again, she could be somebody who's been through a lot of trauma herself and has just like a lot of demons that she's dealing with. So I think she might also have mental health issues where it could be not all, but a lot of it could be related to everything she saw. What'd you say, Chanel? To say that knowing you have cameras is wild. Oh, so it was all on paper still? Damn. No, I feel like it had to be scanned in because the way the paper did not look like old. I don't know. I just think like Kurt himself, I will hope have those documents probably scanned in somewhere and not just in a file deteriorating. No stopping him. I saw a little bit. We must have the same feed. Because Gene been talking like for a couple years now, but I didn't watch the because who was he on? Was it Vlad? Who was he talking to? They did pop up in my feed, but sometimes I don't want to watch stuff that's like kind of like work, y'all. Sometimes I don't want to feel like I'm watching something that's like a therapy session. Y'all think he making money off the interviews? I think they probably put something in her drink. That's why I don't think it was the first time. Oh, y'all want documentaries on some people? Okay. Fat Joe, Sean Combs, Now DJ Khaled, he has been very quiet the last 3 years, y'all. The last 3 years, he has been too quiet to me. Way too quiet. I think he's just hoping to remain unscathed. But he was there. Okay, he was there. He was there. The paper trail Kirk provided was pretty good. Yes. Yes. So many comments, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. Okay. So it was all just journals? My only because I'm like, okay, won't the paper kind of start to deteriorate? Okay. He gotta upload that stuff to a drive somewhere. But when I'm figuring when oh, let me say this too, y'all. Because some of y'all been in my comments saying, like, oh, you're so focused on Diddy, on 50, and there were all these other people who were involved. Shout out to everybody involved in the documentary. Y'all did y'all big one. I thought I said that in my video, but let's make it clear. Okay. Everybody who worked on this, whether you were scanning documents, making phone calls, getting releases, editing footage, all y'all did y'all big one. Okay. And I get that. Let me scroll over because it looked like on the. I get that 50 is the big name, but I do want to applaud everybody on who did work on this, all the directors, everybody. You guys really did a big one. Okay. And I hope that my focus did not seem like I was only congratulating Diddy, but everybody. Like I said, whether you were scanning documents, you were making phone calls, you were editing footage, you were setting up lights, setting up Aubrey's mic. Everybody who was involved in this docuseries, you did a hell of a job. Okay. But fuck, I feel like I'm having to defend a lot of my content today. Oh, hey, from the UK. See, this is not a good idea to keep it in storage. He needs to do something better. I need him to get with the times and scan them documents, all them journals, whatever you got, because anything can happen. Okay. I need him to work on that system a little bit better. Okay. Watching the documentary had me side-eyeing people who worked with him. Yeah. And a lot of them what's the main chick name? KK. Was her name Christina? I'm not sure, but the director of like Bad Boy or whatever her name is, CFO. Didn't she get was it immunity? Was it that she got immunity? Thank you. Thank you. If it's not that I'm saying narcissist wrong, narcissism, you only congratulating Diddy. What else they would say in the comments? Okay. But y'all can kiss my ass. Kiss my whole ass. Okay. But yeah, props to everyone involved, y'all. Y'all did y'all big one. Okay. Yes. Yes. And I wasn't sure how good it was going to be compared to it's been so many documentaries. I was like, okay, what's going to be different about this one? I also wonder if they brought it out too late because the trial was over and people's minds, they move on very quickly to whatever news in the media. Kennedy and Todd divorce. I wasn't even going to watch it, to be honest with y'all, because I was like, okay, it's going to be more of the same shit. What's going to be different? Are people tired of hearing about Diddy? I wasn't going to even watch it or do a recap. And here we are. Imagine if I didn't. But then there's a lot of psychology to YouTube, being a creator, watching, paying attention to certain things. I'm like, okay, this Diddy thing is kind of, people are actually interested. They still want to hear voices. We still want to hear commentary. Okay, let me turn on my camera real quick. Yep, the truth is revealed. Yeah, they mad. Most of the people who be mad don't even have pictures. They have avatars or some blank screen. Well, I think he wasn't really gonna get any time, but the judge saw that the jurors were like, "Y'all got it wrong," so he was able to use his judicial powers to give him some time. Let me see if I can pull up some of the bullshit with the jurors. Okay. Because it seems like they were fans. Oh, here we go. Let me see.
Anything crazy or like it wasn't like he was trying to sway us. I think it was more of just him as a person just reacting to whatever was being said and forgetting where he was at the time. It's funny because I remember that night watching Making of the Band. Like he would do that often. I think that's just his go-to. If he felt it was something that he wanted, I guess, approval on, he would look towards us and be like, "You heard that?" And sometimes look over to us like, "Can you believe they said that?" In his facial expressions.
Let me know if y'all remember during the case, people who were reporting from the courtroom said that there was a woman on the jury that it seemed like Diddy would have some kind of nonverbal communication with. Does anybody remember that? I'm guessing this was the woman. Now, this lady is breathing too fucking hard. She is breathing too damn hard.
The same facial expressions that he did at times when it was something that someone said and it was like, that didn't make much sense. Like what? I think the biggest one I remember was when Capricorn Clark said something about being kidnapped. I had the same.
I would not want to show my face after this. Because they calling her goofy. She was a super fan. She was more like there to be like, oh, I get to be a part of this. It just makes me wonder about the jury selection. Okay. Very odd. Okay, very odd. How did a fan make it through? Okay. On both sides though, like how is it that the prosecution, I get the defense was like, oh yeah, let's pull her in. But was the prosecution not able to fight against her being a part of this thing? And then to know that I saw the photo. Okay, if y'all haven't seen it, there's a photo floating around of her taking a picture with Diddy at the 2009 BET Awards. Okay, so she was just giggled, I'm sure, to be a part of this trial. But I think the biggest issue to me is that they were not sequestered. I think if they were a sequestered jury, then I think things could have been different. But the fact that they did the trial and they went home and probably watched all the bullshit on the media circus really influenced them. And they got to talk to friends, family, even though you're not supposed to. Come on now. I'm sure they talked to friends and family also. A lot of y'all were looking forward to the 50 doc. And 50 is moving into the TV space now, so he's doing a good job. Oh, was Biggie Mom getting paid like Shine? I don't know. Also, where was Shine at during this documentary? They do. Okay, they do. Now, I was going to give y'all a little bit of a tip with this, but I'm not going to share some of my secrets of how I got so big with some of these videos. So I'm going to leave that tip up to myself now. But yeah, the Netflix documentaries are very intriguing. They do them, most of them. Haven't watched a bad one. I don't know if I ever watched the bad one. They do them very well. Yeah, she was a fan. Wild. Yes, wild. Or Jaguar Warranty's former bodyguard have been speaking on this for years. Yeah, but I think people don't listen to Jaguar as much because she has some mental health issues that you could see. Somebody commented this earlier. Was it you on the video that you commented this? Yeah, because they got to go home. Of course they were compromised. Look at her. She got to meet him. She got to be on his trial. Now she's in a documentary about him. She is loving this. Okay. She is loving this. She gets to be adjacent to a celebrity. And that celebrity is one of the biggest ones in the world, Diddy. Of course she's smiling. And she probably got a check from this. Okay, come on now. Juror Afro Puff. Yeah, she just happy to be a part of something. Nuts, yes, yes. Oh, y'all think she was in love with him? Mm. Yeah, I saw the photo. Yeah. I swear I feel like they just checked out after a couple days and really stopped paying attention. I'm not saying that all people with avatars, not all people with avatars, just most of the ones who kind of have negative things to say. Yeah, I saw the photo. Yeah, this is crazy. They didn't believe the Cuddy stuff either. I just don't understand. I knew something was off with the jury when the trial was first over and the first guy came out and was talking. What was he on? Was it CNN? But I'm like, okay, the way he was just so eager to talk about the case, but was talking about a lot of nothing. I was like, and then to hear her, the other guy, it was just like, y'all was just there to just be there and say you were part of the trial. And all these details that all these people said and y'all still didn't believe them, it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, somebody said this earlier that the other juror was sexist. Well, what do you think they should have done instead? Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. Let me know if this is also some of y'all first time. I forgot we need to celebrate if it's your first time here. Shine, did he never came back? I thought he was back for a quick second. I guess if he's in Belize, I guess maybe they weren't willing to go out there and like interview him. They probably need him because they had so much other stuff. Maybe shit, maybe he got paid and he just like, I'm gonna take the money. Big time. Big time. I wouldn't be surprised if she go visit him or writing him letters. Yes, come on, y'all. Hit that like. We got 361 people up in this bitch. Come on. Where are we at with the count? Because I know we hit 17,000 today. Where we at? And we already at 17,100. Oh my God, this channel was just like, I don't even know, exploding. I hope they reopen the case. Oh, we got a first timer. Okay, let's celebrate a first timer. Okay. Mhm. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, another first timer. Okay. Now it might go live. I have a client tomorrow night, so I do want to go live, and talk about the whole Brian McKnight situation. But if I do it tomorrow, it might be earlier in the day tomorrow. Yeah, I got like 5 clients tomorrow, so. But yeah, I do want to talk about the Brian McKnight interview a different day though. Oh, he was so he. I had a feeling he's been here. I'm like, he been here. Okay. Do you have locks? Are those locks? Okay. All right. Thank you. High rise. Is it high rise? I thought so. Okay. I thought he was back. Welcome to everybody. Let's show people who have been here. Let's show the new people some love. Oh, you found me during that time? She's been making more videos lately. Okay. Okay, what else did I want to talk about from this documentary?
Y'all, if not, get together and make an album, just peacefully coexist.
There's no dream of making an album with Biggie and Puffy or none of them. We're not sweating it like that.
This is our family.
We peacefully coexist right now because we all cool. Everybody's here. They sell records. We sell records. Well, I guess you could call that selling records. What they do, we sell large amounts of records, and they sell a few records. And really, there's no competition. People are really making too much out of it than it is. It's really just if you want to talk, we're going to make it specific as to what you could talk about and what you can't talk about. And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making up just to get paid off it so it can drag out.
Can you envision it?
It's crazy that, Pac died over ego. And if it wasn't for a girl saying, hey, Pac, what y'all doing over there? Where y'all going? He might have been here. Oh, we got some new members. Okay, we got a new member. Let's shout her out. Thank you for not only buying the channel, staying and becoming a subscriber, but also I really appreciate you for becoming a member. Thank you. The membership is only 99 cents, you guys. Join the membership. I would like to start doing some exclusive interviews. So as this channel grows, I have been trying, and some of y'all have been here the last couple of lives over the weekends. I have been trying to get an interview with Kevin from the Braxtons, Kevin Sr. We did speak. Okay. He provided my information to his publicist, so I'm hoping that at some point I can interview him. Tracy's husband. So we did talk over the phone. I'm trying to work with some things. But yeah, I would like to move into interviewing some people. So I just have to shoot my shot and see what really happens. And so, yeah, when it comes to, Tracy's husband, we did speak and it's in the works. I don't know when that's really going to happen, but he did say he wanted to do an interview with me. And that they were going to do like a promo run for her single. And that he wanted to do an interview with me as part of like the promo run. So, things are happening, y'all. Things are happening. I low-key kind of want to reach out to Aubrey. I can shoot their shot, so you never know. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying before I went on that tangent is that it's sad to know that Pac didn't die because of gang violence. It was actually because of ego. And in some ways, it kind of feels like You know, it feels like Diddy really did have something to do with his passing. And there was just like this, all these events that just came together that made the perfect situation for the ops to take him out. The Tyson fight, the one guy being jumped a week before, days before, everyone being there at the fight at the MGM. The two dudes low key waiting for them at the club, they never showing up, and then this random woman saying, "Hey, Pac, where y'all going? Okay, where y'all going?" But to still know that the cops knew this stuff, and because the guy supposedly said it all under duress, no one has been investigated. They have to reopen the case now. They have to. They have to. All right. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome. He put a lot of fear into his victims. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know, I want to tomorrow, but I don't know if I really have enough time. But maybe we just do like an hour live tomorrow about the Brian McKnight thing. Yeah, he died over ego. It was never about, for so many years, I think it was said that it was supposed to be about like gang stuff, East Coast, West Coast. It was ego. They got him the first time, and the first time he didn't die, so they had to come back and get him a second time. Yeah, it was ego. Capitalism, I think it was more ego. Okay, it was more ego. But yeah, girl, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Okay, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, it was a lot of ego. And to know that a lot of it started with Diddy. It wasn't gang violence, it wasn't street violence, it was ego. He didn't like that this person was getting too close to Chris. He did not like that. And because of that, he had to disappear. Okay, he had to disappear. This goofy ass juror. Oh man. Look how innocent the innocence, y'all. MTV also gave him so much power. Like too much power. But yes, this blonde girl and this other brunette, they the ones, is it the brunette? Who's the other one that be on tour? It's this blonde girl and it'd be somebody else that she be on tour with. I can't remember who the other girl is. Showstopper, 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 showstopper. Now they album The Dollhouse was the album that came after. That is a good one. Classic right there. That one I still listen to. Well, is it Welcome to the Dollhouse? I'm old, y'all. I'm old. Yeah, knowing that you know, everything was going on. Biggie didn't even want to go to LA. And I must have missed this fact that they're riding separate cars. I always thought that Diddy and Chris were on the same car. Okay. Yeah, Pac and Biggie deserve justice. Will they ever get it though? Yeah, they did. They were getting close at the end. Somebody said in the comments actually that Biggie was actually trying to leave Bad Boy at the time. Was that true? Yeah, very envious. See, yes, the Dollhouse. That album is so good. Okay, it's slept on. So good. Yes, they need to bring that back so that the girls from Danity Kane make it trending on TikTok so they can get some money in the bank. Okay. Oh yeah. Like I said earlier, I think the feds are watching social media. They're building cases. They probably, as a group, watched the documentary. You had to be taking notes like, okay, let me go back and open up that case. And then knowing the shooting that happened at the record label, was it Justin who shot somebody? Okay, what happened to that? I think the guy who got shot, didn't he? I think at the time he didn't want to go back. He didn't want to go to the hospital or something. That's how it got kind of swept away. But are his sons next? Y'all, are his sons next? This,
I look at him like I said, Jesus.
And then next question is.
Love you.
Y'all think that Puff and Big had a relationship? He had relationships with everybody though. Everybody. Oh, did we not watch part? I don't even think we need to watch part 3 of Aubrey's. That was traumatic. But yeah, we didn't talk about the Justin Combs? Was it just, what's the other boy name? I'm so old, y'all. Let's see if I can find the clip. When he allegedly, oh, here we go. Let me see. Oh, he was accused of, oh, I know he was accused of SA. Oh, he was sued? He being sued? Oh, wait a minute. A Louisiana woman accused Diddy's son, Justin Combs, of luring her to his LA mansion in 2017 to be raped by his father and 2 other masked men. Per the documents obtained by Page 6, she claims the pair connected on Snapchat, where Justin invited her to California under the promises of furthering her career. Okay, Diddy 2.0. Oh, I didn't know that he had a case already, a lawsuit. Oh. Wow. Did y'all know that? I did not know that. Wow. I have not heard anything about this. Oh, I missed some of y'all comments. Where we at? Don show back up. I don't know where or why. Money. Okay, money. Oh yeah, they were D3 for a minute. I don't think I remember that song though. I think a few of them talk to each other because they go on tour here and there. Man, the way this whole trial, I'm sure, has Justin re-triggered, traumatized. You could just see the last, 3 years, he hasn't looked the greatest. Yeah, not Biggie being the other man. Yeah, I remember that song, Lemonade. I know it's Jay-Z and Beyonce were not mentioned in the documentary, but I've never heard of being jealous of them. People in the comments were saying that they waited for the Jay-Z documentary. Okay, so you saying I didn't know about that. Oh, both of them have a case? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, see, the members know what's up. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that they both had cases. Oh, thank you. Your girlfriend is a therapist. What's it like dating a therapist? Side note. Okay. I thought I was starting to make content about what it's like being married to a therapist. Oh, you're a sociology student? So what's it like being in a relationship with a therapist? Let us know. Oh yeah. But somebody said he in witness protection. Somebody in the comments said that they saw him in Jersey last year. I read that he was a thief and he was actually stealing some shoes from J-Lo, and that's why he eventually got fired. But he's somewhere. And then somebody in the comments jumped and said that they think the mama set up the daddy. Okay. I don't know what his grandfather looks like, but they had a picture of Justin with this next to this other man. I'm like, Justin kind of, he kind of like the other man. Oh, what you talking about? What you talking about? I did not know that the boys had cases though. Oh, here go the gene. Let's see.
It ain't no kind of business Big was doing. Big couldn't even walk. He couldn't run. They was pushing him around in a wheelchair, brother. Why the hell would you rent studio time in LA for him to finish your album when in fact you got your own studio, Daddy's house?
True.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's stop this, man. He did not want the beef with the Crips. Puff ain't want the beef with the Dog Pound, Snoop them or whatever. Big started that beef.
Huh?
You understand what I'm saying? Puff ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm gonna do is y'all want the sheep? I'm gonna put him out the pasture.
Oh.
Catch him if you can. If you the wolf, if you got that wolf in you, catch him if you can. Why in the hell you would put your man in a situation by sending him to Cali to work on your album when you know not his Nimitz, but your Nimitz was just murdered by niggas that you was running with? Why would you do that?
Yeah. Because you was sacrificing him. Okay. Yeah, this Gene, he been running his mouth for some time. Yeah. He all over YouTube. Oh, okay. It's just crazy how he all the kids, out of all of them, he the only one that don't look like him. Oh, you talking about you ain't been here for a minute. I maybe sometimes I be remembering y'all pictures, but not the names. How you been? You been here for a while? The skin thing was AI? No, he don't need to shut up. He don't. He don't. He don't need to shut up. Y'all really think he gonna get released? A redemption album? If he is not receiving therapy in jail, is more likely he will go back doing the same things. I don't know if he'll be released though. there's so much out there that the cases that can be built. But then I feel like the world loves to separate the artist from the work. R. Kelly. There's still a lot of people who support R. Kelly after everything he's done. That it could be that he can get out and he can go on these interviews and play the mental health piece. Do y'all think there's a redemption arc available for him? Oh, hey. Hey, you just joined. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. And I appreciate you deciding to stay. Okay. I appreciate you deciding to stay. Now, where are we at with the comments? No, that's the other son we never hear about. What's his other son name? Y'all gonna tell me in the comments. Lifelong tantrum. Oh, you think because he looked like Misha? Oh, you're new here too? Oh, let's celebrate. Okay, cheers to you, sis. Cheers to you for deciding to stay. Cheers to all the people who are here for the first time. Cheers. Clink, 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 clink. Whatever y'all drinking on, clink, clink. Okay. I don't know. Like the picture I saw of Diddy in the car, what was it like? A convertible or something? He looked like that man. The nose structure, he looked like that man. Okay. Oh, Quincy. Okay. Quincy is the one we never really hear about. Yeah, Quincy is the one. I just can't remember his name. He kind of stayed out of like the limelight a lot. What y'all saying? People sitting there on talk about therapy and mental health are in the minority. Diddy could sell out a world tour tomorrow. You think so? You think so? Okay. Hit that like button if you guys have not already hit the like. Let me know if this is your first time here. Okay, so we can celebrate. He's not going to change. Yeah, when they picked him up to be arrested, he had all the shit in the hotel room, like he was going to have a freak off. Okay, and the fact that he recorded himself, knowing he was about to turn himself in, also says that he hasn't changed. I just don't know if he has really hit his rock bottom yet. His rock bottom. Yeah, let's welcome all the new folks. Why is he making your skin itch? Let me text this person back. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, he has no reason to change, y'all. He got too much money. He has no reason to change. Do you think there'll be a part 2 or 5th to the documentary? Low key want more, and I believe 50 Cent said there's more dirt. I don't know if it'll be set up as a part 2. But I'm sure Netflix is like, we're making a lot of money off this. We're throwing money at you to create this. That I do see some kind of additional piece. I just don't know what that looks like. Okay. I just don't know what that looks like tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, let me. So I do think that there's gonna be something more. I just don't know what that more looks like. But in these cases, I'm sure 50 probably has some kind of like docu-series deal to, when Netflix likes you and you make them money, they're not just gonna do one thing with you, they're gonna do many things. So I'm sure there's something, I just don't know what the something is. Yeah, he doesn't look like him. Oh, you're new here? You're new here? Thank you for staying. That's the thing. Like, I appreciate y'all staying because there's a lot of people who watch and don't stay. So I really appreciate you deciding to stay with us. Oh, I'm just drinking some Simply. I'm drinking some Simply. Oh, this is your first time? Is it Parmesan trees? Thank you for staying. I can't believe I got 2,000 new subs in like 2 weeks. Let me see what the count is because we were already at 17.1. What are we at right now? 17,124. Oh man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Yeah, let's welcome all the new people. Let's welcome all the new people. I don't know. There's a part of me that I don't know if I believe he'll get out though. There's just so much stuff pending. Oh, second time here? Okay. Second time. Okay. Thanks for coming back for a second time. Okay. What time is my break tomorrow? Break. Yeah, I agree. He is. Yeah. He did? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wow. Oh yeah. Did we celebrate you already? I'm not sure, but let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I need to figure out how to make some of y'all mods that be here all the time. But yeah, welcome to all the new people. Koi, I need to figure out how to make you a mod. So I probably have to do it actually on YouTube, but you need to become a mod. Oh, hey girl, you new? Okay. Clink, 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 clink. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Clink, clink. Okay, welcome. Please hit the like button if you guys have not hit the like button. Please share this live. Diddy doo-doo. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's a good reflection of where we're at. Yeah, yes, very true. Yeah. I think it also made me think about like how much background do they really look into these jurors? Is it just about jurors coming in and answering a couple questions and then they just get selected or dismissed? I don't know. It just makes me wonder if they should do a little bit more background and looking into people. So yeah, there's gonna be a something. I just don't know if it's gonna be like a part 2 type deal. But yeah, y'all know I'm gonna watch it. So is that the one that was in the pictures? I remember them. I think that's the name I saw. Yeah, he don't look nothing like him. He really doesn't. Oh, you just subscribed? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now we have a lot of first time people here. Oh my God. Thank you. This is your first live and your new sub. Thank you. Thank you. Another first timer. You like it? The thing about me is I really focus on building community here. And I think people really don't focus on that. They focus on, I just want subs. I just want subs. But you got to also focus on community. But I appreciate you not only just coming on, but deciding to stay. Join the community and be a part of the conversation also. Okay. Just being a part of the conversation. I know some new people in here, but maybe they're a little bit too shy and don't want to come into the chat. But I appreciate y'all too. Okay. Clink, 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 clink to all the people who are new, but maybe just a little too shy to come into the comments. But I appreciate y'all too. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now, also, I'm curious, did y'all find me based off of the Diddy or the Brian McKnight? Because I've gotten a lot of people from Oprah, Brian McKnight, and the Diddy recaps. Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you. I finally finished watching was The Beast in Me or The Beast and Me? I think I finished watching that last night. Well worth the wait. Okay. Very good. Very good. You think they should be trauma experts? Hey, Katrina. Did you change your photo? Was it yellow last week? Interesting. Professionals. Okay. But then I feel like I think social workers and therapists are already like, we already deal with enough trauma that to now add that to our responsibility too. I don't know about that. I do think they should do more background check though. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, listen to Quay. Thank you. We've only heard from 3 jurors so far. I would wonder too. Hey, if any of y'all jurors are watching this, hit my DMs. Hit sis DMs on Instagram, okay? Same name over there. And we could talk. Okay. New here. Okay, a newbie. Welcome. Clink, 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 clink. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure I don't spill this on my keyboard. Oh yeah. I wasn't sure if I should recap it. I kind of want to do a live, but I feel like I'm kind of late to the party. So I don't know if I'm too late to do like a live on it. Oh, you found me due to the Diddy. Okay. Cause it's crazy because I did a whole series when they were doing the trial, and I feel like nobody really watched the series. I have a whole playlist called Surviving Diddy, and I discussed the trial, Capricorn Clark, a lot of trial I discussed, and I didn't get like really any hits on that stuff. Oh, my Brian McKnight content. Okay. Okay. I was like, what's beyond? So yeah, maybe tomorrow, like I probably won't do like a 2-hour live like I normally do on the weekends. Maybe for the Brian McKnight, I'll do something in the afternoon, but just it'll probably be earlier because I really don't like to I don't like to do lives where my kids are home. So they probably about to go to bed right now, but yeah, maybe we'll do a little something tomorrow afternoon. It'll probably be earlier, won't be as late because I have a client at this normal time that we're at right now. So we'll probably talk about Brian McKnight tomorrow. Um, oh, thank you. Oh, you just finished it too. So maybe on Tuesday, I have a lot more time on Tuesday. We'll just maybe do a live in case anybody wants to come on and chat about the beast in me. Okay. And funky. Well, welcome. Welcome to the crew. We jumped you in, okay? Don't tell nobody you got jumped in. All right. Oh, the Oprah, okay. The Oprah. You've been on the lives the last couple of weeks though, too. Wow, you've been here since then, Kat? What was that, like a year ago? Wow. That was probably my first big blow up was that documentary recap. See, you'll know something here. Because I was thinking about this too. When I saw her photo, I was like, oh, see, now his lawyers can go back and say this and he can get a retrial. And so I was wondering about this in that photo. My mind went here. Okay. That this might not be a good thing. And it could say all this juror misconduct, bias. I thought about this. I really did. Okay. Oh, yeah, want me to do a Beast in Me live? Okay. Just for funsies. We can do it on Tuesday. It might be like earlier though, because during the week I don't like going live at this time. No kids be home, gotta help them with their homework and stuff. You would love to hear an interview with a litigator about how hard it is to educate the fact finders about how things like coercive control, narcissism, trauma bonding. Like what like a lawyer? What do you mean a litigator? Thank you. I'm trying to figure out. Thank you, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I have a whole series at a playlist where I discussed and broke down a lot of things about narcissism, Capricorn Clark, a lot of stuff related to the case. Okay. Yeah, the playlist is called Surviving Diddy. But yeah, I have so much content that I did when the trial was happening. Okay, Brian McKnight. Okay. Hello. Hello. Peace and blessings to you too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe you've been on here almost 2 hours. Yeah, you've been the cut, Cat. You pop up in the lives though. Oh, you came back. Okay, what you say? Second relationship with a therapist. What does that say about you? Okay. The main thing is to make sure that she remembers she is a real person. Oh, you must really like this one. You like this one. Yeah, you like this one. I could tell you like her. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I have a whole check out my Surviving Diddy playlist. Yeah, I could tell you like this one. You probably didn't like the first one as much, maybe. Okay. I didn't see as many therapists either. I think people are kind of afraid to. That's the thing. I think a lot of people are afraid to touch some topics because of the topics themselves. But then I think people play the fence a lot because they want to someday work with some of these people, like potentially an Oprah partnership, go on the Oprah show. So some therapists don't want to give their opinions. They play the role of being on the fence, and not really going into detail about some of these things because they want to play it safe a lot. I'm not the biggest person, if y'all know, it's about playing safe. Okay. But yeah, a lot of therapists on here, they play it safe, and that's why they are not they're not growing. Okay. You think it would be a disaster? I feel like his team is trying. Well, I saw a video earlier saying that what was the thing that they said about the attorney, that he played in the attorney's face, or he betrayed his attorney or something like that. So there's a part of me that wonders if his team is working hard to try and find any way to get him out of jail, out of prison, and maybe this can open that up. But then seeing these videos saying that he betrayed his attorney on camera, maybe they don't really fuck with him no more. I don't really know. But I did think that this could bring up a retrial situation. Everyone says I have a calm voice. I don't feel like I do. You're welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Okay. What'd you say? Do y'all think that she was a fan? But I don't know. I'm so confused at how she got passed. Good evening, Denise and everyone. Second time here, first live. I commend you. I comment on your first time watching the movie. $1. Wait. I discussed that? That must have been a short. I don't remember that. That must have been a while ago. But thank you. Thank you. Second time here? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she is getting dragged. I saw that too. I saw this too, that they were lovers. Oh, okay. When they were talking on the phone, he was in the hotel room. Oh, okay. That's what they're saying. Okay. Oh, hey, Angela. How you doing tonight? Oh, okay. That's what they're saying. All right. I did not know the boys had cases against them though. Not surprising though either. Do y'all think any of the other people involved will ever be brought up on charges? The bodyguards. Okay, here goes the photo. Y'all really don't think he looked like this man? Come on now. He looked exactly like that man. Exactly like that man. Is this guy deceased? Is he still alive? Oh, Wolf. Yeah, he looked exactly like oh, he put on a lot of weight. Come on, y'all. He looked just like this man. Okay. He looked just like this man. Oh, your first girlfriend was too rigid? See? See, I knew you liked this one. Oh, thank you. Did we already celebrate you? If not, clink, 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 clink. Thank you for staying. Yeah, see, they look exactly the same. I'm guessing Wolf is not alive anymore. But he looked just like that man. Oh, he died. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're right. You're right. I don't know, Angela. You asking me like I know the answers. Oh, wow. Who is Diddy's hitman? He must have a hitman on speed dial. Somebody else said this earlier. I just don't. I don't believe that because he looks exactly like Wolf. You think Gene should have been included in the DNA test, the Dana, as Tyler Perry would say, Dana. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we try and keep it very peaceful over here. I'm a tad shady though, just a little shady. Yeah, that's what I want to see too. Let us see that because all the photos at this TikTok show, they look alike, exactly alike. Very alike. What did Gene say? The only person who says Justin isn't Wolf's son is Misha and Nitty. I like the photos. A lot of different poses just look exactly the same. Oh, the documentary. Okay. Oh man. Dang, they got a bunch of videos up here on Gene. Okay, what else is Gene? Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. He said a whole lot. Okay, he said, "Miss me with the bullshit. That's my enemy." Oh. Dang, this is so like Oh, y'all can't see it no more. Y'all just heard it. Let me see if I can share it. It's so intertwined. So intertwined. So many different like things that he has possibly been involved in. That's why I'm like, the feds have to reopen some of this stuff. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Oh, you say he couldn't agree on certain terms? Oh, okay. He probably maybe wanted more money. Not only money, but maybe like some kind of rights or intellectual property so that he would make more than just money off just being on screen, but longevity. Said that there was a DNA test and that I'm sorry, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, I just don't believe it. He just looks so like that man. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He do. He look like that man. Well, I think that Gina's just a little rough around the edges, but he got the same message. Okay, he got the same message. It's just he a little rough around the edges. That's all. Oh, y'all think that Diddy groomed Justin? Which Justin Bieber or his kids? Oh, you must mean to be Diddy 2.0. You must mean his son. You think more than Christian? For sure. For sure. For sure. What? Okay, yeah, you about to get blocked and banned. There you go. Have a good night. Yeah, he do look that. That's not like he gotta be making money off some of these interviews because he's just always talking. Oh, he wanted more money. Honestly, like the doc is doing well without Gene. Gene. I agree. I agree. Y'all think that Burroughs is a jilted lover? Wolf knew that Justin was his hey, where was the comment at? Oh, that he knew that he was his kid? Man, the comments going so fast. Oh, that's true. He would clear up a lot of stuff. Okay, I maybe in part 2, maybe they'll get the money right when it comes to part 2. But the fact that he wanted so much money to do this docuseries makes me pretty much it's safe to assume he's making money off these YouTube videos that he's doing with people. Because he don't sound the type of person that's gonna sit up here and do it for free. That's one thing he not gonna do. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder how much is he making from these YouTube videos that he's doing with people. If he wanted 50K for the doc, he must be making like what 10? What 10 to 15? Oh, okay. You might be right, Parmesan. You might be right. He burned the bridge, so he probably not gonna. He wouldn't be willing to do. Money talks. Let me take that back. Okay, money talks. Gene said he was asking for what everyone else is paying. They paying him $50K to do these YouTube videos? No. No. He probably is making a bunch of money. If he have his own channel, he probably making so much money though. Damn, $50K from these videos? Vlad is paying $50K? Wow. They say the same way that Diddy never closed his mouth, that now Christian never closed his mouth. Oh, I guess he showed them bank account statements like, okay. Okay. But yeah, money talks. Even though he said he wouldn't do another if there is a part 2 of this Diddy 50 Cent doc, I think he would do it if the money was right. Money talks, y'all. A person might say they'll never do something, but hit me with like 75K when I ask for 50, or hit me with the 50K and I'm gonna do it. Okay. Where is the Suge documentary? That's true also. Okay. What are you saying in the documentary? Who was the girlfriend Diddy was FaceTiming with? I was wondering about that too. Was it Joy? I thought it was Joy, but they didn't really show her face clearly. But I was wondering about that also because she was just like, oh, oh. What's my take on Misha? And feeling about the DV she went through put a strain on her name. I don't know if it was the DV or if it was Diddy having control over her and making it so that she can't really do anything with her life but need him. So I wouldn't say it was the DV because we see the same thing happen with Cassie, and for the most part, it didn't put any type of damper on her life until she decided to leave him for the most part. But I think it was more of that. It was more of Diddy having control over her and people being afraid of Diddy. So they're not going to work with somebody who I guess ran away or got away from him. So it wasn't the DB. I think it was more Diddy blackballing her so that he can stay on, she can stay under his control and need her. Yeah, y'all keep saying that. I still don't believe it. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Very weird. Oh, y'all don't, so it wasn't Joy, it was somebody else? I thought Joy was his last, was it Joy? What's her name? Joy? No, what's the one, that had just had his I think it was Joy. I thought it was Joy. Yeah, Joy was one of the last ones. This was the other person I thought that it might be. You could only see from the phone that the person had blonde hair at the time. But I assumed it was either Joy or it was Dana. You don't hear nothing about Dana. It's kind of sad because there are a lot of tapes on people sitting somewhere on a drive, flash drives, shit that the feds might have it. Yeah, we talked about the Justin shooting somebody. Do you realize she was performing? Oh, I do remember that. That sounded like it was just to get under Diddy's skin though that he gave her that job. Oh, y'all saying it wasn't Joy. Who is Gina? Who is Gina? Yes, that's why I'm like, who is Gina? Laying low. Trying to lay low somewhere. Wait, what? You're wondering why I'll be sure let that man punk him out of his son. I think at the time Al B. Shore was probably just under substances and just fearful. He saw all the stuff that happened with Diddy in the past and didn't want to become a DOA. I think I kind of remember this. Well, he's a culture broacher. I don't remember this. I don't watch Tasha K like that no more. I used to watch Tasha K like maybe like before the pandemic. I watched her. Maybe it was during the pandemic. I used to watch Tasha K. I feel like before the pandemic, like she was really in her basement and just like more, like how do I describe her? I don't want to say mysterious, but you didn't know where she lived. You didn't really know like much about her personal life. I think I started watching her. She had just had a baby. So that was maybe before the pandemic is when I found out about her. She had just had a baby. And she would talk about her having like a little bit of extra weight on her from her, I think it was a son she had at the time. And it was just her in her basement with her wine before like all the, I don't know. I kind of feel like the money and the fame kind of got to her head at some point. Yeah, that they couldn't believe. They checked out though. They weren't really paying attention. They were just starstruck. Oh, he was messing with oh, is that who Gina is? Is that the No, somebody said they saw him in Jersey last year. I don't believe he never hit her. I don't believe that. They low key say that Carisha though is an escort. Yeah, Tasha is shady. And I don't think it was a PR stunt. I don't think that. Yeah, it had to be like maybe 2020 or like 2019. It was definitely pre-Cardi B. I think it was really before she started doing all the interviews too. When I would watch her, she was never doing interviews. She was just in her basement drinking wine, and she had the little teddy bear. She was like different. Yeah, they said that she an escort. Yeah, so oh, an escort, professional girlfriend. I like that professional girlfriend. That's very YouTube friendly. Oh, didn't somebody bring this up? It wasn't in the documentary, but it was somewhere where people brought up, was it really that? Let me take this down for YouTube, but I remember people starting to question that. Used to watch Tasha when she gave her opinions from the standpoint of being a woman. Yeah, something changed. I don't know if it was the money, the fame. Yeah, she became very salacious. But there was a time where she was just in her basement with her wine. She would have that teddy bear just sit in the chair behind her. But something kind of changed. I don't know what it was, but yeah, something changed about her. Yeah. I don't know. I started watching like way before then. And then her and her assistant started beefing. I think it was before the Cardi. I think that's maybe when I started to stop watching is when her and her assistant, I think, started beefing or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I used to watch that back in the day, and also All About the Tea before her scandalous thing. Eventually, all these people, like, you know, they have scandals coming about them, and I just was like, okay, I'm not really watching it anymore. Yeah, maybe that's when the editing was bad. um, yeah, just her in her basement with her glass of wine and that teddy bear. Okay. But anything else y'all want to talk about related to let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about related to Diddy. What do y'all think about the twins?
Kind of nice. We did do a big chop. Like, we did a big chop, I would say last November, but then we got a trim and stuff again. And it's just so short now. Like, it's a bob. So, like, I don't know. The bob is just my.
It's crazy that, you know, at the brink of being 17, 18, your life is just starting. And your graduation, your prom is just like overshadowed by your father. And all his shit. All his shit. Are they living with Kimora? Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for staying. You like Tasha when she was advocating for the R. Kelly event, she stopped doing the bullying. She became sensationalism. Yeah, maybe that's when I stopped watching, was when she started to shift over to that. But yeah, who's kind of like watching over the girls now? Oh, and then I did see something recently saying that, I don't know if it's true, but the kids are now fighting for ownership over rights or the estate. I guess his mother, Diddy's mom, has control over the money. And I think now the kids want control over the money. Yeah, I wonder who's taking care of them now. They're barely like, what, 18? Oh, don't say that, Roxy. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning. Who is Joe Budden? Joe Budden? They just sound very young in the video. That's why I couldn't listen no more. It sounds so young. Oh, I thought I heard Kimora. They were living with Kimora at one point. I just wasn't sure if they still were. I don't know if Kimora the best person to be watching over them either. Yeah, that's a good question. Do they live with Quincy or do they live with Kimora? Because they were living with Kimora during the trial. I don't know who you talking about, Jade. Yes, Aubrey was the one reading. It wasn't text, it was transcripts about what someone witnessed happened to her. Okay, so they live with Quincy. Oh, I never heard of Joe Betta. Oh, Kimora's the guardian, so she makes all the decisions. Okay. Excuse me. No, they said somebody named Joe Betta. I don't know who Joe Betta is. I of course know who Joe Betta is. I was actually watching him before I came on, but I never heard Joe Betta. Yeah, I don't know who Joe Betta is. Yeah, I'd be crazy not to know as a Black person who Joe Budden is. Yeah, I never heard Joe Betta. Like, who is Joe Betta? But yeah, thank you guys for all coming tonight. I guess tomorrow we might do like a little bit of a live talking about what was it? I'm starting to get tired. Brian McKnight. And then Tuesday we'll just do like a little live talking about The Beast in Me. For those of us who have watched The Beast in Me. They do need to do some kind of like BT like 106 and Park thing. But thank you guys for all like coming to the live tonight. I'm so appreciative that we hit 17,000 subs. That's crazy. And it's only the 7th of the month. Some of the stuff I was kind of thinking about this month, I didn't get to watch Forever because I was moving. So I might do like a rewatch of Forever, first time watch for me. Because I feel like the show was really good. So think about doing that this month. We'll go live a couple times this week. And of course, there's probably gonna be a lot of pop culture stuff. So, but thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for the love. Please hit the like on the live if you have not already. I have a whole like playlist about EMDR. Nobody watches those videos. I used to do stuff about EMDR. Nobody watched them. So there's some stuff on the channel about that. A playlist. But yeah, I might I want to watch Forever because I heard it's really good. I'm sure the new season is probably gonna come back in the springtime or something. So I want to watch it and discuss it. So I'll probably watch that this month. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. To all the new members, thank you, High Rise, for joining the membership. Thank you for everyone who decided to subscribe tonight. If you weren't already a subscriber, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Your girl is tired and my wrist is starting to hurt from this mouse. And I do have clients tomorrow, so I need to go to bed so I can be prepared to do some work tomorrow. But thank you guys. Have a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, check out my Surviving Diddy playlist. It's a lot of content on there about the trial. I have an EMDR playlist if you want to look at some more therapy content. I have that stuff. I just don't do it as much anymore. But thank you guys. Have a good one, and I will see you. It sounds like tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.